Hey man, my name is Brandon, and I'm just here to connect with you and your soul and remind you that you have a dream. There is something inside of you that brought you to this video that keeps on reminding you, keeps on trying to tell you that, you're capable of doing this. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because I want to try to share my story as a way of kind of helping you guys realize how to actually achieve your goals and what it's going to kind of look like. So in the beginning, you're going to have this vision. You're going to have this dream, right? And this vision is going to be this incy wincy speck, okay? It's going to be this tiny speck at the end of the tunnel, all right? So in order to actually achieve your dreams, achieve your vision, achieve your goals, you have to realize that you're going to have to enter a tunnel. Now, at the end of your tunnel is your vision, is your desired reality, is the place that you want to be, right? But in order to get there, you have to go through a very dark tunnel, right? And like I say, this dark tunnel is dark. It has no light. So where you are right now, it has light, right? Because you're in your comfort zone, you're comfortable. You have this state where you're in right now, where you believe that it's comfortable and you've accepted it as like an okay state, right? But on the other side of that tunnel is going to be a new comfort zone, a new identity, right? So whatever your dream is, it might be a fitness goal, it might be to look extremely jacked, it might be to get shredded, lose a bunch of weight, right? It might be to find a wife, it might be to find a partner. It could be to start a business. You might have entrepreneurship dreams that you're putting on the back burner at the moment, thinking that there's going to be a time where you get this smashing idea and then you're actually going to launch. It could be anything, right? But I'm here to remind you that that perfect time will never come, okay? So I had the dream job. I had the dream, like, security, safety net. But in the back of my mind, I always had like this thing of like, all right, like you're capable of more. You need to become an entrepreneur. You need to start your own business. You need to start working out, go to the gym. Like, this was like in my head, calling me, testing me, to the point where I was just like, all right, I'm gonna do this, okay? And I went all in. So going back to the analogy of like what it looks like when you're in that tunnel, it's kind of like you have to go into what people call monk mode, okay? So I hate the term because you'll find that this monk mode period is going to be something that you're going to have to go in and out of throughout the rest of your life, really. If you truly care about becoming the best version of yourself, and you're on this self-improvement journey, you're going to find that you're going to have to go in tunnels, get to the end of them, and then find yourself going in tunnels again in order to, get to your dreams, your goals, like the things that you actually want to achieve, right? Okay, so here's the thing, like when you enter this tunnel, you have no idea the time that it's going to take. You have no idea what you're going to do. You have no idea what the next steps look like. You don't know if you're even capable of doing this thing. But what you believe is just like, okay, I want to do this, and I don't truly know like what it's going to look like, but like I'm just going to put one foot in front of the other and I'm just going to go for it. So what that looks like is literally, if you're going to go to the gym, it's just like, okay, like I'm going to sign up, I'm going to get a gym membership, and then from there, I'm going to figure out a strategy, a plan. If that means for a business, it could be, all right, like what business do I want to start? And then like, how do I do that? But you have to imagine that you are going to change identity. Like, that is the end, like, desire, that's the end result. It's the fact that right now you are an identity, and when you step into the identity that you need to become in order to have the thing that you want to have, that's when you truly have it. Before that, you don't ever have the thing. It's just constantly away from you. So in order to step into that identity, you need to act the way that that person acts. You need to think the way that that person thinks, and you need to walk and speak and know exactly like who this person is, right? So if there is something that you want to do right now, you need to start to imagine, like, what does this person look like? How does he speak? Where does he live? Who does he hang around with? You need to be willing to let go of a bunch of people in your life that are just holding you back, telling you that you're not capable of doing whatever. Like, I've let go of so many friendships. I've let go of family members that have told me that, you know, I'll never amount to anything. I've let go of so many people because you have to. This is the truth that a lot of people aren't going to tell you. And it's hard. You're going to go through times where, like, I mean, when you first start your journey, you're going to have so much doubt. Imagine this tunnel that you're in, right? It's fucking pitch black. You have no idea what's going on around you. All you know is, like, you have this vision, this goal, and you're walking towards it. And the closer and closer and closer you get, the more this light at the end of that tunnel just starts to expand and expand and expand, and it becomes clearer. All of a sudden you're like, holy shit, like, I can actually do this. But you're only going to realize that by actually taking those steps closer and closer. And when you get like a quarter of the way, you're going to start noticing that, like, this little speck, this blurry image that you once had is becoming so much clearer. Like, now you can actually see that, like, all of the pain, all of the sacrifice, all of the trials, all of the tribulations that you had to go through before is bringing you closer. It's bringing you to the place where you've always wanted to, like, be. And that's why I wanted to make this video. It's to tell you that, like, it is possible for you. It is something that you can achieve. Like, I never believed that I could get in the shape that I'm in right now. I never believed that I would even be close to becoming this person that, like, could get on camera, this person that could do all of these things that, you know, I would see other people doing, and I'd be like, damn, like, that guy, like, he's so cool, man. Like, I see how many people look up to him. He's driving around in this cool car. He's, you know, able to speak to everyone that he makes eye contact with. He never shies away from difficult conversations. Like, that guy, I want to be him. I want to become like him. And it just starts with kind of having that vision of, all right, so, like, I want to be this person. I want to dress this way. I want to look people in the eyes. I want to be able to have proper relationships that last. I don't want to be like this person who's doing drugs. I don't want to be this person who's taking life as it comes, who doesn't have control over their emotion, who doesn't have control over what they put in their body, who doesn't have control over anything, their life circumstance. I don't want that. I'm capable of more, right? So, in order to actually get to the end of the tunnel, you have to be able to, like, take those first steps without knowing what it's even going to look like. Today, I've just sat down, I've pressed record, and I didn't really have a clue where this video was going to go. But honestly, the title of this video is How You Can Change Your Life in Just a Year. And it's completely possible. You just have to take the first couple of steps and have faith that as soon as you take, you know, they're stepping stones, bro. Like, every single goal that you create is just a stepping stone. It's just you take that step and you like see if your foot is like planted, and you see like, is it gonna sink, like what's going on, and then the next step is gonna appear. So that's why I wanted to get on here and just share this message with you guys. It's just to tell you that like, just start, and you're gonna see where the next step is, and you're just gonna walk into it. You're just gonna walk into the step, bro. Like, if you're on the edge of starting your dreams and going after your goals, I want you to do it. I want you to do it for me. I want you to do it for yourself, bro. Like, you deserve it. Stop allowing the walls, the self-doubt, stop allowing this shit to win. You're capable of doing more. You need to feel like, you know, I want you to feel like everything that you've ever dreamed of doing, of becoming, of, yeah, man, I want you to do it. So look, I am a coach now, and I help guys get fit. And something that I've realized is this: people don't understand the power of momentum. When you see a rocket takes like a lot of power and energy in order to actually lift off the ground and head into space, right? You are like a rocket. You take a bunch of energy, you have all of that self-doubt, all the limiting beliefs, all of the things that are currently plaguing your mind, right? You have all of those things to break away from. But as soon as you break away from the cheat meals, as soon as you break away from the bad habits, as soon as you break away from the vices, as soon as you break away from the bad relationships, as soon as you break away from all of that shit, you're gonna realize that you start propelling up, just propelling up, right? But these things take time, they take weeks. It's not gonna be instant, but it's like, okay, first I'm gonna work on creating better first I'm going to work on removing my bad habits first, and then I'm going to start implementing good habits. Then I'm going to start, you know, fixing my relationships, fixing my self-talk, the way that I speak to myself, the way that I program my mind in order to believe like the things that I want it to believe, right? Listen, this is all for today, but I want you guys to take something important from this message, and that's to really just go after your dreams. It's pretty chilly for me out here today, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Boom.